Barbatus 1981 again. So this is a little past 7 hours later after I started the process of allowing or opening up the floodgates, I guess you could say, for my Pogo Mirror Mix barbatus from their labyrinth to their XL labyrinth. I kept saying double XL because of the size of the outworld, but actually the nest area is just the regular size labyrinth. Excuse me, the regular XL. I shouldn't say regular, but the XL size nest. It's just the outworld's larger, so I kind of consider it double XL. That's why I kept saying that. But yeah, it's amazing how they, shortly after I put that rubber tubing through to allow them to go into their new formicarium. Oh, look at look. They're moving brood. Right? That's brood, right? Oh no. How did I miss that? Is that pieces of God darn it. You know what that is? Pieces of styrofoam. Damn it. Oh well. Nothing to do about it now. I'm not worried about them eating it. They'll just use it for insulation or something. And I was really careful. I vacuumed the hell out of this with my mini vac. I even used my heavy duty shark vac, like that I use for my regular home stuff. And they're already look at this. They're already climbing the walls. Good luck, buddy. I don't think you're gonna have an easy time this time because I put a decent amount of flu on. Let's see what he does. Hey, I'm laughing because if it was up to them, they would have eaten me by now. The way they used to flood at me. Anyway, what I was saying about the tubing, it's interesting. After I stuck it through, it was covered up by a lot of the seed husks, and look what they kind of did. They kind of built this tunnel or area, giving free access into the tubing. It's just really, this is why I love keeping ants. They're just phenomenal creatures. They really are. I mean, I really do believe I really do support the theory of the super organism, where some things, each individual ant is actually part of a larger organism, like in this case the colony. But anyway, let's check up on everyone else that's moved here. Both my honey pot queens moved in. I'm going to feed them not a lot, but some freshly killed flightless fruit flies tonight. Now, these guys are a little frustrating because one of the things I do is I provide an extra nest mate in their outworld, and they keep burying the end on it for some reason. I don't know, whatever. Yeah. God, they make a mess out of stuff. But yeah. Let's see. Now, what they did over here, they used to never or rarely keep, or at least their brood piles were never here and never here. They're usually here, here, and sometimes here. Now, because I removed the heat cables, the under the tank heater is only this portion. Oops, sorry, hitting the lamp. So that area. So that's why they moved the brood there. So which makes sense, because that's where it's going to be the warmest at the moment. Now I haven't seen any. I can't remember what Matt called them. The newly morphed, created, or grown adults, whether that lightish brown. You can see them in here. You can see them especially right here, a few in here, and a few in there. I haven't seen any of those in the new nest area. That's kind of my understanding. That's one of the best indicators that the colony is like going full force into the move into a new nest area is when you start seeing those. It's my understanding. Unfortunately, it looks like they're using this new area as a trash pile. But they did that the last time, even though I would say the move was quicker when I moved them from the Fallen Fortress to the Labyrinth. It was very fast, but I will say, like, there was a short period at the very beginning where they did use the new area as a dumping. That's kind of like their first. I mean, look at that. I mean, there's no place to dump anything in that Outworld. It got way out of hand. So I think their first response is, oh, let's use it to dump. And once they realize that, even though yes, there is still this portion of the nest area that's warm, this is going to be a much better home. I may adjust the cables a little bit to give a little more radiant degrees, but I'm going to just, try this out. God, I'm so annoyed about where do they find that styrofoam? Or maybe, you know what? It might be cotton. You know what? It's not styrofoam, it's cotton. And if it's cotton, they got it from the tubing. That's fine. If it's cotton, I don't care. Tell you the truth, I really wasn't worried even with the styrofoam, but it's a little. I much prefer them if they're going to get a hold of something like that, cotton than styrofoam. So it's kind of fun. A lot of these ants, they like to use the more humid areas to kind of clean themselves. It's really cool. Look at that. Well, Matt calls it museum glass, but in the aquarium hobby, it's called Starfire glass. But look how clean it is. It's almost like it's not even there. I mean, if you were looking just there, it's quite possible you'd like, there's no glass there, just in this area, obviously. But a little dirtied up, as you can see the other ones. So now that I've finally done this unboxing video, because for those who've been watching my videos, I've been talking about this or posting things on the Tar Heel Ants fan page on Facebook about how I had this order coming. This order is like, I don't know, I think I ordered I don't think it was 6 months ago. It was a while ago. It had nothing to do with Mac at Tar Heel Ants like that. It was, I had stuff going on. I kind of pushed it aside and be like, all right, the ants are being, because I originally ordered a different species of honeypots. That fell through. It just stuff happens. And so I'll have to wait till later this year to get those. But so I told Mac, all right, that's not going to work. So let's do this and that. And then I had priorities, and it just wasn't a priority for me to take care of. And like I said before, as far as I was concerned, even though Mac felt bad, I'm like, hey, he's the one having to feed him and take care of him while he's waiting to ship the order out to me that I've already paid for. So, but yeah, so now that I've done this, the only thing we're really waiting for that I have currently ordered was the Pogo Myrmix Maricopa, which I live in Maricopa County in Arizona, which is kind of funny. But Mac has been waiting for the permit through the, funny enough, not the Fish and Wildlife, but is it the Food and Drug Administration, FDA? Can't remember, but whatever the ridiculous government bureaucracy agency that covers this type crap. He's just waiting for the permit for them. He did get an update just actually recently. He told me that they finally have someone actually reviewing it. I'm a 15-year prior federal employee, so I totally get it. It is what it is. But so that's the only thing I'm really waiting for. Mac did forget these putting some. He was gonna yell at me for mentioning it because it's not a big deal. He did forget to throw in some extra nest mates they ordered, but I told him, no big deal. It's a big order. It was actually 3 orders meshed into one, so very easy to make mistakes. And I said, just send them to me when you send me my Maricopa species of colony for. So that's what we're gonna do. But what would you like to see? Is there anything? I mean, I do this for fun. Obviously, the quality could always be better. I could be more presentable myself when I do these videos. But I've been working on getting some different camera equipment to do better pictures and to do different, better quality video recording. So I'm working on that, but that's all just for fun. But if there's anything you guys want to see, just let me know. Feel free, as always, leave a comment, ask questions. Not just with ants, but a lot of general stuff. As if some of you guys watch some of my other videos, I've been collecting anime figures for about a year now. That's God, it's something I told myself for years I wasn't ever going to do because I knew the money pit and the space it takes up, and lo and behold, I get bored, and that's what happens. But I play video games too, computer stuff. I'm looking to to build a new computer here shortly. High probability that's going to happen. Of course, I'll record some of the process when I do that. But I've done reviews on some knives and different things I've had in the past. So yeah, if you have any suggestions, you want to see some, just ask. What's the worst I'm going to say is no. No, thank you. Anyway, Brabus1981, as always, feel free to leave a comment below. Just be respectful, and I hope everyone is doing well, and take care.